Hi, want to try out the M37 on face, and also with this Hazeline. As I said, like I didn't say is identical with the La Mer. I think La Mer is still the concept from something like this, because when you look back to the old days, most of the cream texture is either like this or like balm, because I found another old brand also some have something similar that I'm talking about, at least 100 years old. But this things, as I said, like the packaging is not like this before, and the difference between this and La Mer is La Mer has more oil, and this one has no oil at all. Okay, so I'm trying this and see how it goes. That's why it's very popular in more in Asia, like hot summer, and it's very warm today, very sunny, super sunny, and because it's already 4 something, almost 5 o'clock. I don't think the La Mer, the day I have tried use the La Mer on face with the makeup, I don't like the feeling, because I prefer La Mer without makeup. And just the sun is so strong, I can see the pigment starting to come up very easily. Actually, it's nice to have something without oil at all. Just water. You can feel this water. I'm thinking, like, when I try to use these things to remove the makeup, it's impossible, because the makeup is easier to remove with oil, but this one have no oil. So I'm thinking of the makeup before, in the old days they use has oil in it, I think, and waxy. Maybe just, I don't know, let me double check. I want to search it out. And when I watch one of the video, is it video? It's not video. Blog. When I was reading one of the blog, it said like paraben. Is that if paraben is so bad for human, why the FDA didn't ban the paraben? So that is a good point. I found, and also the other thing is, when people say how bad, ask people to eat organic, I think the first thing is the government has to do something that is try to, you know, pay some of the money to the farmers so we can have cheaper organic food. Otherwise, how can you afford to buy, especially, like, I think in the state is still better because you farm your own food, but in Hong Kong, how can we farm? Is not much space for us to live. Hong Kong is just a big downtown. Can you imagine you live in the downtown area? In order to have organic food, of course, you have to afford it, and you have to able to afford organic food. It's not that I'm not able to pay for organic food, but the price is more than double of what you're paying for. How can you afford it? Especially the food in Hong Kong is so expensive. It's even like we buy a chicken. The chicken is about half size of what you're getting from the US or even in UK. And we paying for the chilled chicken, so-called chill, not frozen, chill, is at least almost like $60, 60 Hong Kong. That's mean almost $10 for a small chicken, not much meat. Okay, but the chicken in the state is like that much. This is not organic. This is farm raised small chicken. It's very expensive living here. Even my helper said, how come like we pay for $50 to buy beef or meat? Just not much. Before, in the old days, about like 10 years ago, for a family of 4, we maybe buy $20 Hong Kong. For beef is about 20 Hong Kong. I have to use the converter. 20 Hong Kong is about $3, less than $3 US. Like for a normal, like, I don't know how many grams it is, but still 100 grams, something like that. But now you need to pay a double for that 100 gram. So it's very expensive to even to cook in Hong Kong. Some of tropical food, fruit may be more cheaper than in the state, in Hong Kong than in the state. But for meat and for most of the things, it's not cheap here. Like cars, because in the state of Canada, this consider the minimum requirement for as a living, but in Hong Kong it is considered is a luxury things. So just like car in Hong Kong is expensive. I like this cup. Okay. So smooth and like nothing's on it. Okay, back to these things. I found one of the it's a Korean depart. I found this from Korean depart, and they are selling for 57 and 15 cents US dollars. And I asked the guy, like, how come it's cheaper than what I'm paying for? And he told me that like this price is only come in two compact. Like, you guys remember I showed you that those only come in like this replacements and this, and I have 2 of this plus 2 extra puff. Okay, so suppose he says like when you're in a hurry, blah 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 blah. You can see my faces have a lot of pigment dot because of the sunlight. And I saw yesterday, after I'm making the video, I watched one of the Korean girl using this, it's really scared me because on her face is so white, and even though her makeup, you can see her face and her neck is totally two big tone, is just not one tone away. It's too extreme. So I'm thinking of, will this also too light for my face? So I'm curious. What do you think? But I think I will put some bronze powder. Because these things only come in one color, I believe. Let me check. Yep, only in one color. And also, this is a CC. This is a CC cream, and they have something like same kind of concept, not without the sponge, only with this kind of packing. Is I think it's a foundation, like not CC, it's like cooling foundation, something like that. But I think in the why I choose CC than foundation is because I'm thinking of the CC will give me more like a glow than the foundations, and I'm afraid the foundation will be too light for my skin tone, especially for the summertime. And suppose foundation has more coverage, so will be more difficult to change the color because it's more pigment. It's more heavy coverage. Yes, it's a bit lighter than what my skin is, about a couple tones away. But I think a good base is needed to have see the pores. Did I impress with the? I'm not really impressed with what it turned out. Is no, but I think it's more. I prefer this packing than the cushions. It's really more hygienic because you just use what you squeeze out. And you can see before the cushions, and this texture is different than the other cushion that I have. Okay, the other cushion, like More Pacific, the sponge. Oh, the same sponge. More Pacific is the same sponge. The Who. Actually, the sponge is similar, very similar. Okay, so what I'm thinking is the sun is setting. You see the color? Lightly, let me squeeze some. Oh, I'm not using the sponge, and just use this and see. Because a lot of makeup artists said like the sponge is very important for the cushions, for the blah 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 blah. so I don't always just listen. I will try it out myself, but I know, like, if you use a soft nuts, if the sponge, like, it's not the sponge, if the brush is not dense enough, you will have difficulty to blend it out. Okay. Yep. So white. This is because this is the CC cream, so it's white. How come the color so blue today? Now better, it's not as blue because the light from the windows affect, because I have put something to block some of the UV. It's a plastic I stick on the windows to block the heat and the UV. Now looking more like it, better. The light very just now because the cream I use has no oil and not sticky at all. So my hair, and now I feel a little bit sticky, just very tiny, is acceptable. And it seems like getting more natural look now. A brand that I hardly use is the one I have been purchased for a while, because it's so shimmer. I think this is called KIDE, K-I-D-E. I have a video for this, but I hardly review it. And because the container, the box is all the same, and what I do is I just write down the name in the box, so what it is. And the Ivory is for the that I use the most, but still this is quite light. Even it says Ivory, okay. And it has something called multi. So suppose gives you some highlight. Why I'm stopped using it is because the glossiness and not the shininess of the product. So you know, different age would like to have different effect. And this is called Gold. Just like Sun Kiss. I'm thinking whether they have changed. I can see my face is much more glossy now. And it's not as shimmer as the Gawain. You can see the color. This is more, I think, what I want now today. And the next thing is the Kiss. This is very tight. No smell. You can only smell the wooden box. use another brush. I bought this one in a beauty, skincare shop, which they sell organic products and skincare, but the shop is really inconvenient. Because this is almost like pink color. So heavy. you will not like want to bring this with you to anywhere. So I think this color is fine because I don't have any other makeup right now. It looks very odd. And I also purchased the RMS Beauty from that shop. Last night I have used this, the Surehan, and when I wake up, of course, my lips peel. I don't like to use lip scrub. I have purchased the Peter Thomas Roth, the Lush, a whole bunch of it, but I don't really like it because I found if I just put thick lip gloss for a while and my lips will, and I think I'm not used to the ingredient yet, that's why it's pale, and it seems like make my lips look more orange. I suppose it has no color on it. I don't know why it make my lips, see, it is no colors. Make my lips look more orange. So I will shut off my mouth and I'll start working on my makeup, okay? Maybe one more light. Better. You can see how important my eyebrow for me is. Just the brow and the base makeup. I look like more awake now, right? I don't know why. Like my eyes, like this eyes here always like this. Even though I'm trying to clean the eyeline still. The shape of my eyes, terrible. This is the old palette. Kata. Is it Kata? KIDE. K-A-T-E. KIDE. But sometimes if it's in Japanese, maybe it's called Kata. I need some suggestions. How many video do you think I should do in a week? 1, 2, or whatever. I don't want to stress you guys out. This is the MAC Viva Glam Rihanna. I found like when some people try to do my lips for me, like, of course it's not just friends, like is the so-called makeup artist from the counter, they're not really good at it. They might know how to do their own lips very well because it is their lips, especially in Hong Kong. If they apply like big red, more dramatic colors, they don't really have the concept, I found, and I don't see the training that they have in their skill. Because like when you do like red color, they always trying to maybe in the States it's different, they always try to keep the lipsticks within my lips. Do you know what I mean? Inside my lips. They try not to overdo my lips. Because just now the lip gloss, not the okay, once again. Because if I found if I do my lips like red lips, within my lips, just follow my lip line, I found like the bottom is okay, but the top here, it looks like my mouth is like this. Okay. So I have to make it rounder to have fuller lips, because sometimes they say red will blow up, but in the meantime it's also narrow down the what it look like, because the people will just concentrate on the red. You can see now it's not as like this, right? I just put on my lower lips and then just to push from my upper lip to the lower lips, the lower lips to the upper lips. Yeah. And I found like red lips actually is easier to carry than nude lips. First, you need to have a good skin colors to have nude, and the second is your lip color has to be good in order to have nude lips. I remember when I was 21, no 20, my first time step into the Chanel counter in Canada, Vancouver, on somewhere near Robson. One of the sales lady, she putting up like nude lips and also very clean eye makeup, and I asked her what lipsticks are you wearing, and she showed it to me, so I bought it. When I get home, because I have different skin tone color, her skin is more beige than mine is more yellow, so it's turned out I look like sick. Even though I have heavy makeup, it doesn't match me at all. And a couple years back in Hong Kong, my friends work in the Chanel because I buy things from her, and soon we become friends. We've been best friends for about 20 years now, and she's not working in Chanel anymore. And I said, She asked me to go to the, sometimes I went the non-rush hours. She just play the makeup on my face, and I said I want to try nude. I can never achieve nude lips. Then she just still using concealer, because at the beginning she's not using any concealer. Said it's hard to cover your lips color to make nude, so she used concealer, and then she said, and she has tried all the nude color on the Chanel, and she asked me, forget about it, don't wear nude. so it's very hard. But for red, even though my daughter thinks red is better on me than nude, you know, kids sometimes don't like the mother being like, sometimes my daughter will say, oh, I don't like, they don't like the mother being so like outstanding, especially on makeup, comparing with the other mothers. They don't like the mother to look different from the others' mothers. But when I shop with her, even she think that like when I put the colors on my hand, and then she will choose red for me. Anyhow, this is also a nice color. Bye bye. Oh, anyone have tried this? I'd like to know how you think about these things. Next video I will talk about that. And also, this is a old packing. I don't know whether the new one also the same. The Giorgio Armani Delicate Cleansing Balm. This is the $380 Hong Kong, so it's not cheap. And it squeezes out like this, and it's blend like this to remove your makeup. But I don't like it because even though on my hands, when you use a lot of makeup remover, when you do this and you rub it, you will feel your skin, okay, and you can see your makeup is coming off. But this one is like something in between your fingers and your skin and your face, and I feel like you have to do this very quick and then remove it as soon as possible. Don't leave it on your skin. My skin don't like it, my face don't like it. Like oil is not oil, wax is not wax. I don't know what it is. Like water is not water. It is a very strange combination. You can the texture now is different. I don't know. Is there another way to use makeup remover? No, I don't like it. Maybe my mom will love it because of Armani, but I don't. Sometimes I just use my own DIY oil. Okay, bye bye. Thanks for your time.